2, 3, 4.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Chronological Podcast Society. This is our special little bonus episode for this week. I didn't really put out a little late put out a regular episode, but I figured I'd record a special episode for you. But I'm here with my bedmate, of course.
Huh?
Wendy. What's up, Wendy?
Not much. What's up with you?
Not too much.
Good.
We just recorded our special Easter episode, which comes out Sunday, for those of you to check out. Dropping Easter Sunday, just
like
for you.
Easter egg.
Hopping your way, jumping into your basket, deviling your eggs. It's a little bit of devil on an Easter Sunday. Deviled eggs.
Jordan loves some deviled eggs.
He will kill some deviled eggs. So, last week we, by the way, I'm going to try to drop some of these bonus episodes every now and then just because I think they're fun little nuggets that I could put out of like smaller stories, and maybe give you guys some more content. And eventually, hopefully, if things work out, maybe we'll start a Patreon and I'll start putting these on Patreon for you. But anyway, so last week we talked about the Thomas Hotel in Red Bowling Springs, Tennessee, right?
Yes.
And so I found this like weird little story that I thought I would mention and see what your thoughts are on this. So.
Okay. Let's have it.
This is the story of the disappearing man named Thomas Lang. So, the disappearance of Thomas Lang, or Thomas Luther, or Thomas Lauren of 1880, the story typically goes like this. In June of 1880, a man named Thomas Lang, or sometimes Thomas Lauren, or sometimes Thomas Luther, different names, weird, was walking across a field near Gallatin, Tennessee, with friends and family watching nearby. And as he reached the center of the field, he allegedly screamed, threw up his arms, and vanished into thin air, right in front of several witnesses. The grass was undisturbed, and no trace of him was ever found. And sometimes the story... Ever.
Okay.
Sometimes the story is embellished further, saying that he was never seen again despite extensive searching, and that the field remained cursed, or people avoided it afterwards, and it wouldn't even like grow like crops or anything. Nothing would grow in the area where he disappeared. And that it was even investigated by government or scientific officials of the time, and it's often cited in fringe books and websites as an early example of spontaneous human disappearance, interdimensional rift, or alien abduction before the term even existed. So...
Which would explain why no grass grows there.
Yes.
Okay.
Could be. It is interesting that it's kind of the first like tale of interdimensional rift or alien abduction or so forth. But there's a little problem with that.
Okay.
It's not true. The truth is, it's a hoax or a modern myth. And the tale is a classic example of fake lore, a story that sounds historical but was actually invented much later. And here's the evidence of it being a hoax. Number one, no historical record. No record of any kind of government investigation. There is no record of a person named Thomas Lang or any of the other variants disappearing in 1880 in Gallatin, Tennessee, or anywhere in Tennessee under the described circumstances. No newspaper articles, police records, death notices, or any official documentation from the 19th century support the story. And number two, the first appearance was in the 20th century. The story appears to have first been popularized by Charles Fort, for the early 20th century writer and collector of strange phenomenon. Fort's writings are famous for gathering unexplained stories, some true, but many are exaggerated and unverified. He didn't cite original sources for this tale, and it's widely believed that he may have invented or repeated an urban legend without evidence. Number three is changed over time. Name, dates, locations vary between tellings, and that kind of fluidity is a hallmark of urban legends. In some versions, it's been said that it has been shifted to Kentucky or changed to involve a time traveler. And number four, It was never corroborated. Modern paranormal researchers and skeptics alike have investigated the tale and agree it could not be verified and shows every sign of being fiction posing as folklore, aka fake lore. But why does it stick around? The story like this resonates because they tap into a primal fear and fascination, the idea that someone could vanish instantly from reality, like a glitch in the Matrix. It also pairs well with themes of alien abduction, dimensional portions, and dimensional portals and time slips. But in the case of Thomas Lang, he never existed, at least not in the way the story claims. And this story could be one of the most terrifying, had it ever really happened.
Wow.
So you got to be careful. Sometimes there's some stories out there that seem wild and lavish and extravagant, but they're fake. So you always got to check your sources.
I was going to say, so I guess take it with a grain of salt, depending on where it came from.
It's really important not to spread misinformation. I know like stories like this are kind of fun, especially with creepypasta going around. People kind of like grow these like urban legends and stuff into something that they're not, like Slender Man. Never happened, wasn't true, but it was a creepypasta that got popular.
Very quick.
Very quick.
Yes.
And even caused some very serious damage to people. Even people lost their life over it.
Wow.
Yeah. We might talk about that, but that's pretty bad. But anyway.
So what about the caught on camera thing that's had the real tall?
That could be something different. That could be like an egregore or like a something that was like manifested through like thought.
Wow.
It actually became such a phenomenon that they think like could have possibly manifested.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never know the potential of the true mind until it happens.
I think I'm gonna numb my mind then because there ain't no telling what I might some new Michael Kors bags or perfume, shit ton of clothes.
I like to numb my mind with Miller.
I know you do.
We need a sponsor. Miller, are you listening? I've used a lot of your product. I could usually go for some sponsor money.
Victoria's Secret. Of course.
Anyway, that's our quick bonus episode. Just a little bite to keep you satisfied till Sunday. Come back and check out our Easter episode. And till then, we'll see you. I'm Eric.
I'm Wendy.
We're out.